What is going on, guys? Fitcho here and welcome back to my MotoGP 17 career mode. Today we're here for episode number 7 and round 6 of the Moto3 World Championship, and today we are heading to one of the best circuits on the entire calendar. Of course, we are going to Italy. We are going to Mugello. Let's get into it. So here we are in Mugello, and we've got nice blue skies, 27 degrees Celsius, beautiful conditions, perfect for some racing. Let's go. Here we go, we are on track here at Mugello for today's qualifying sessions. We're about to start our first flying lap. There we go. The lap is underway as we head up the hill down towards the first corner. Very long straight here at Mugello as we're about to jump onto the brakes for San Donato. Get the bike to the apex all the way down to first gear. Now you want to keep the bike to the right on the exit because we're about to flick back to the left for turn number 2. The first of a few sort of these open chicanes here at Mugello through the right hander. A decent line through there, and we're up through the first sector so far. As now we've got another one of these tricky chicanes. This one is a little bit more open than the previous one, but I've got the braking a little bit wrong there as we power out of that corner, and now we head down towards Casanova. Pitch the bike in as we plummet down the hill. You can't run too wide like I have because we flick it back left for Cervelli. A decent run through there. It could definitely be better as we end the second split, and we are still up as now we head into Arrabbiata 1. Probably should be in third gear. I was in fourth there. Is now up towards Arrabbiata 2 as we head up the hill, running a little bit wide through Arrabbiata 2. Not the best run through there as now we come down towards Scarperia. Get the bike in down to first gear sometimes if you can't quite get the turn, and then we flick it back to the left, power on, careful of that exit curve, it likes to throw the bike around, and now coming down to Correntino, hard on the brakes, back down to first gear. This corner is very similar to the first corner, you've got to hold the bike to the right on the X's. Now we head up to Biondetta chicane, fast through there, you can get the bike flat out as we get the line slightly wrong as we try to hold it flat out, but if you do get the line right, you can definitely go flat out through Biondetta. As now we come down towards the final corner. A very tricky final corner. You just got to be so patient on the power. We've had a shocking line through there, I must admit. We went a bit deep in the middle part of the corner. Is now the long run to the start finish line. We've been fastest in the first 3 splits. What time are we going to do as Finardi sets the fastest lap, and then we go and beat that with a 2:02.028 there. As now we're going to put our head down and try to improve that lap, as I'm sure guys like Joan Mir and some other fast guys are definitely going to set some faster times than a 2:02.0. This has been a pretty good lap so far. I was going to try to use Finardi for a bit of a slipstream. We get that much of a better exit than he does up towards the line, fastest through the second and third splits. What time are we going to do? We're going to do a 2-minute dead, 0.7, a very, very good time there. Over a second quicker than our previous time. I'm not sure anyone is going to be able to beat that without a big toe, as Finardi is now trying to dive up my inside in qualifying. Not too sure what he is doing, but we're going to continue to circulate for a little bit longer just in case we can pick up a nice toe and set another quick lap, or in case someone else sets another quick lap and then we have to try and respond. Up to the line. This has been a very good lap. 3 fastest sectors and flat through Biondetta, and we do a 2:0.361, improving by 0.3 of a second now, and that, I'm going to call it a day there. I don't think anyone is going to beat that. We're going to return to the pits, have a look at the session information, have a look at qualifying. We're up by 2 seconds over Joan Mir right now. That's how much we are leading qualifying by. I'm not going to go out again. There's no point. I've got that much of an advantage. I highly doubt anyone is going to beat that, as we're just going to skip through time now. Nobody seems to have improved on Joan Mir's second place time, and no one has. We've got pole. We've got pole by 2 whole seconds here at Mugello. That is absolutely ridiculous. We didn't even have a toe on our fastest lap, and we still managed to go 2 seconds faster than anyone else in the field. That is absolutely crazy. But joining us on the front row of the grid for tomorrow's Grand Prix is Joan Mir and Aaron Canet. And then you got Jorge Martin, Nicolo Bulliger, and Romano Finardi on the second row. John McPhee, Fabio Di Gianantonio, and Andrea Migno on the third row. Renee Bastianini in 10th, and our teammate Nicolo Antonelli in 11th. So it is race day here at Mugello, and again it looks like a beautiful day. Nice blue skies, not a single cloud in sight, and a nice 29 degrees Celsius with a track temperature of 51 degrees. We're starting from pole position. We have amazing pace here at Mugello, but it's one of those circuits, such a long pit straight here, it's going to be very, very difficult to try and break away at the front of the field. I feel like this is going to be a real pack race. It's going to be a good one. Let's jump into it.
Just a few more seconds for the race to start. Will those riders on the front row be able to make the most of their advantage? Or will those pre-race nerves get the better of them?
Here we go, it is race time here at Mugello as we get the bike up into first gear. The revs rise, the lights come on. And it's lights out, and away we go. The Italian Grand Prix is underway. We get a decent start from the front row of the grid, but we already got Mia and Canet trying to challenge us to our outside as we head down towards San Donato. A very long run from the grid down to the first corner here at Mugello. Onto the brakes, Canet is trying up our inside into San Donato. Mia is trying to follow. Bulliger and Jorge Martin try to follow as well as Mia has had a poor exit. We're going to slot back up his inside, try to challenge Aaron Canet. We couldn't make that work, but now up the inside of turn 3. A nice move on Aaron Canet, running a little bit wide on the exit, but he can't get us back. And we're back into the lead of this Grand Prix is down towards turn 4. We miss the apex slightly as we flick it back to the right. A very poor run through there. Is someone going to try something as we head down towards Casanova and we plummet down the hill, turn the bike in. We got to the apex nicely as Canet was thinking about, and we hold on to the lead of this Italian Grand Prix. Oh, he's trying up the inside of Arrabbiata 1 on the exit, and Canet makes that move stick as now Johan Mir gets me in Arrabbiata 2, and we've dropped down to third place as we head down towards Scarperia as Mia is going for the move on Canet. They're tripping over each other a little bit. We're going to try to capitalize on this, but no, Nicolo Bulliger is trying to pass us, and he takes third place from us through that left-hander as now we head down towards Corintaio. Can we try something? No, we've gone very, very deep into there, and that's opened the door for Jorge Martin, but he's run it a little bit deep back up the inside, but John McPhee has got both of us as we now head into this very fast chicane. I am quick through here up the inside of John McPhee. A nice move is now on the back of Bulliger. Can we try it up the inside of the last corner? Yes, we can, and just like that, back into a podium place, but run it deep. Bulliger back up our inside, and McPhee is trying to follow as Mia takes the lead from Aaron Canet as we come onto the pit straight to end the first lap here in Mugello, and this is where the fun really starts. The slipstreaming down this main straight at Mugello is absolutely ridiculous. This straight is so long. We've got the run up the inside of Nicolo Bulliger as we head down towards San Donato, up the inside of Aaron Canet as we're now onto the brakes as Bulliger seems to outbrake us. Can we try to sneak it up the inside as everyone's running very wide up the inside of Mir? No, we can't. He just covers us off there. Is now down towards turn number 2 up the inside of Mir. No, that is not going to work, but this one is up the inside of turn number 3 and back into the lead of this Grand Prix. Oh, Mia has just dive bombed us in to Scarperia. Can we try it back up his inside? We tried it through the left-handed. We couldn't make that work as Bulliger has capitalized on that and taken second place from us as Canet is going to try it up the inside of Corintaio. Can we go around his outside? No, we can't, as McPhee is trying to get a piece of the action as well as he slots up into a podium, places now into the far chicane. We can get a good run through here, back up the inside of John McPhee. A good run on Bulliger to his outside down towards the final corners. Are on the back of Mir. Can we force it up the inside of the Spaniard? Yes, we can. And back into the lead of this Grand Prix. But that is not going to last for very long as we come out of the final corner up to the start-finish line to end lap number 2. They are all sitting right in my slipstream. Here comes Johan Mir as we cross the line to start lap 3 of 10. There goes Bulliger, but no, he's lifted off a little bit there. Very strange from Bulliger, and it looks like we could hold the lead as we head down towards San Donato, but they could dive up our inside as we're being pushed wide by Johan Mir, and Bulliger is trying to get a piece of it, and Mir as well pushes up the inside, but Bulliger is now into the lead of this Grand Prix as we get back past Mir, and now we're going to try it up the inside of Bulliger as he takes a very odd line through turn number 3, and we're back into the lead of the Grand Prix. As we start lap number 4, I've got a little bit of a gap, 8/10ths back to Bulliger in second place, and this could just be our chance try and break away at the front of this race. We know we have the pace from qualifying to go a little bit deep into San Donato, and that could just put a stop to all of our plans, but I think we recovered quite nice, and we haven't lost too much time for that. But like I was saying, we have the pace here at Mugello. Qualifying shows that. We have a little bit of a buffer, and now we just need to try and pull that out as much as we can, break free of this pack, and then we can just go on to win the Italian Grand Prix comfortably. He's got a very poor line through that fast left-right chicane. We are about to start lap number 5 here at Mugello, and Mir and Buliga have been fighting like crazy over second place. What is the gap? It's now out to 2 seconds as we start lap 5 of 10. We have the best opportunity to try and break away now. We've got 2-second lead as we run it very deep down into San Donato, but I don't think that's going to hurt us too much. Get a nice exit off there. We just need to keep our head down and set some competitive lap times, and this Grand Prix should be ours. Starting lap number 6, what is the gap now? It's now 3.1 seconds. We pulled out over a second on that lap. Now surely we have this race in the bag, barring any major mistakes. 4 laps to go, and the gap is now 4.9 seconds. We have 5-second advantage over second place now with 4 laps to go here at Mugello. 3 laps to go here at Mugello, and the gap is now out. So it's not even going to tell me. It's that far back that they're not even going to tell me the gap. It didn't even show up on the screen. 6.6 seconds. That is the gap with 2 3/4 laps to go here at Mugello. Here we go. About to start the final lap here in Mugello, and am I going to find out what the gap is to McPhee in second place? No, I am not. The little graphic has already disappeared off the screen before they have even crossed the start-finish line to tell me the gap, but I'm fairly sure it's around 8 or 9 seconds. Here we go, out of the final corner for the final time here at Mugello, and now the long run down towards the start-finish line, and across the line, we win here in Mugello. What a race. Absolute domination this weekend here in Mugello. Perfect weekend. And we've won by 13.8 seconds to Aaron Canet in second place. That is absolutely crazy. But just take a minute to look at the gap between Canet, McPhee, and Buliga. They were all within 1/10 of a second of each other. Only 0.003 of a second separating McPhee and Buliga for the final place on the podium. That is ridiculously close between those 3 riders there. But they was nowhere near me. 13.8 seconds up the road. Absolute domination here in Mugello. My fastest lap in the race was a 2-minute 0.311, and for example, Canet in second, his fastest was 1.5 seconds slower than mine. But nonetheless, I have won the Italian Grand Prix here at Mugello with Aaron Canet and John McPhee joining me on the podium. Then you got Nicolo Buliga in 4th and Johan Mir in 5th. Importantly, my championship rival down in 5th place, so we should now take the lead of the championship. Then you got Jorge Martin in 6th, Romano Fenati 7th, Philip Erdl 8th, Andrea Migno in 9th, and Nea Bastianini in 10th. And our teammate and the winner last time out in Le Mans, Niccolo Antonelli, finishing in 11th place. So I have in fact taken the lead of the Riders' Championship. I have 113 points to my name. 13 points more than Johan Mir, who is sitting in second place. Then you got Aaron Canet on 88 in 3rd, Andrea Migno in 4th, and Jorge Martin jumping our teammate now into 5th, with Antonelli dropping down to 6th. Only 1 point back, I will add, and actually equal on points with Nicolo Buliga. In the Constructors' standings, KTM lead by 19 points over Honda, and Mahindra and Peugeot still have not scored a single point. So we have a little bit of an interesting option now. We have the option to either stay in our current team, drop down to the Red Bull Rookies Cup, which is just stupid, compete in Moto3, so I guess they mean change Moto3 team, or even move up to Moto2. But my plan for this is to stay with Red Bull KTM for the entire Moto3 season, try to win the Moto3 title, then move up to Moto2 for next season. So for now, we're going to stay in our current team, but I'll just go stay in my current team Do you want to, yeah, we want to stay in this team for now. We want to finish the season with Red Bull KTM, but this has brought me onto an interesting little thing. I'm interested to see what rides I actually have available to me in Moto2. So some of the top teams obviously are still locked if we scroll to the right, so we can get on this bike. I don't know the Moto2 guys all that well, I will admit, but some of the lower teams in Moto2 we can race for, but ideally we're going to go try to win the Moto3 title and then move up, possibly to the Mark VDS team or the Red Bull KTM team. I'm not too sure which team I want to go to in Moto2 for next season. And again, that depends on how much reputation I get. At the moment, I have 116,350 reputation, and I need 300,000 to get one of the top Moto2 rides. But in an ideal world, next season I'll hopefully be on a Mark VDS bike or a Red Bull Moto2 bike. But that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to smash that like button. If you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm next Fitcho, and I'll see you all next time.